Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shayla, but you can call me Shay, and today I have a very special video for you guys. Once again, in this week's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest method to create the perfect fro using some simple chunky twists. So I'm splitting my hair into 4 sections to start, just so I can detangle, and as you guys can see, I'm struggling with this one section because my hair, I don't know what was going on with my hair, but it was not trying to separate. So I sprayed some water on it just to get it going, and then I split my first section in half and then in half again, and then that's about the size of the sections I'm going to do for my twists in the back. So this is going to be a simple twist out, so I'm just detangling from end to root, and you want to make sure you detangle thoroughly because when you take down your twist, you don't want any unwanted frizz. So as I'm going, you're going to see me continue to detangle with my Denman brush just to make sure that it is completely detangled all the way down to the end of the twist. So I'm only using this one product today. This is the Carol's Daughter's Coil Enhancing Moisture Butter, and I'm only using this because I am doing this twist out on old hair and I'm not about to have like a whole bunch of product buildup. So this is the only product I'm using, but if you're doing this on new clean hair, then you can obviously add whatever products you use to define your curls. So for me, what makes the perfect fro, in my opinion, is a perfect balance of definition and volume and frizz and a good shape. Like, those factors all make the perfect fro for me. So I'm doing everything that I'm doing right now to try to achieve all of those different factors. So for the definition aspect, as you can see, this twist that I'm doing right now is like kind of small, and that's because it's closer to the front. So for definition, I like to frame my face with smaller twists just so that when I take the twist down, the curls that are framing my face are a lot more defined. And then for the volume and the frizz factor, I do the twist in the back a lot chunkier, and then also you'll see later that my method of picking is a lot like very in depth, just because I want to create a lot of volume. So yeah, I'm just finishing up right now, and oh, I forgot to say, this is also really important. When you're twisting, make sure that as you go down the section, you're keeping the 2 sections of the twist even, and you don't have to borrow from either sections to complete the twist, because that will cause you a lot more frizz than you want. So yeah, make sure you keep your sections even all the way to the end so that you don't create unwanted frizz. So yeah, these are my finished twists. I did the ones in the front kind of over top of my face, like facing forward, because I like the way that my hair sits on my face, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And then I just let that sit overnight, and then I also let it stretch with some black rubber bands while I was doing my makeup, just to combat a little bit of the shrinkage. I don't mind shrinkage, but I didn't want it to be too shrunken up. So yeah, I just put some oil on my fingertips so I could start the takedown process. So as you guys can see, this takedown is super easy. I'm literally just twisting the twist in the opposite direction of which it was twisted. That was so much, but yeah, twisting the twist in the opposite direction of which it was twisted, and then just opening it right up. And since my sections were even and I didn't borrow from either section to finish the twist, it just opens super easy, and the definition is there, like, yeah. So then I go on and I separate, and since I'm trying to create like a really big fro, I'm separating like a lot, like not to the point where it's all frizz, but I'm definitely doing quite a bit of separating here, as you guys can see. And this is another reason why it's super important that your hair is completely detangled when you start this, because if it's not, then this separation will be a lot more frizzy at the end, and it won't like separate easily and naturally. Like, you shouldn't have to force the curls to separate. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take down the twists that are in my front sections. And throughout this whole time, you wanna make sure you have a little bit of oil just on your fingertips. You don't need a whole bunch of oil because you don't want your hair to come out oily. And sorry if you guys see me chewing my gum, I definitely should have spit that out before I film this. But yeah, just try to ignore that. And now that they're all out, it's time for me to start separating. And you guys will see that I'm still pretty heavy with the separation towards the middle, but when I get to the very front, I try not to separate too much because I like to keep the definition in the front, as I said earlier on. So yeah, you'll see me separate the curls in the front maybe like 1 or 2 times because I just want to keep them intact. And now it is time to pick my hair. So this is what's making all the difference for me. This is how I shape my hair, and this is how I create volume. So I pick it all around, and I like to definitely pick it right in the middle in an upwards motion, just so I can get like that height. And once I finish picking, this is what it ends up looking like. And you guys, honestly, it's up to you of how you shape your fro and how you want it to look, but I like a lot of height up top, and I like to keep it kind of close at the bottom, and this is what my finished results are. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.